I'm your super middleweight champion of the world, 3-time world champion. Now just give me the fight that we all want to see. Who wants to see David Benavidez versus Canelo?
We just witnessed one of the most epic battles in boxing history. David Benavidez went to war with the one and only Demetrius Andrade. Now what a night that was for boxing. David Benavidez shocked everyone with his impressive performance. I mean, I, for one, wasn't expecting the Mexican monster to step into the ring and knock Boo Boo out. Benavidez showed a new level in his skill. He's improved. And the boxing world is now begging for Benavidez versus Alvarez to see the light of day. That's the fight to make. Benavidez is coming off a really huge win here, one that puts him right at the top with the king, Canelo. Well, only one can sit on the throne. This is the biggest fight out there. But someone should tell this to Canelo Alvarez, because that Mexican fighter completely shut down the fight with Benavidez. And if you want to know why, then you've come to the right place. So without further ado, let's take a deep dive into this drama. David Benavidez broke the internet after completely annihilating Demetrius Andrade. Now that's something no one saw coming. Cause Boo Boo is no joke of an opponent. He's undefeated. Or at least he was before he went head-to-head with the Mexican monster. We all thought it'd be an even matchup. Even Canelo had this fight 50-50, Alvarez said. It's going to be a close one. Both of these fighters are undefeated. That means somebody's zero has got to go. It's going to be a chess match. We're not going to see any KOs. It's going to be a close one on points. So much for saying that, because that's not what we saw at all. We saw a beatdown. A brutal, rude beatdown. And get this. Before the fight, Canelo said he'll take on the winner. I'll be watching that one up close. Wouldn't mind jumping into the ring with the winner of that one. See, now that's a guy who wants to fight. But after witnessing a masterclass performance by Benavidez, Canelo switched up. There was radio silence coming from his side. He kept saying the same thing on repeat when he was asked about a potential fight with Benavidez. See, if it makes sense, it makes sense. I'm not gonna force it. I mean, this fight makes total sense to me. It's the battle of the Mexicans. These two are the top dogs in the scene. And with this fight, you can't really pick who's gonna win. It's a tough one to call. David Benavidez is on fire, and Canelo, well, we know he's a legend in this scene, so that fight makes the most sense. Alvarez is clearly avoiding the Mexican monster at this point. I mean, I wouldn't blame him, because that Benavidez guy hits hard. If I were Canelo, I'd think twice too before mentioning his name. But that's not the most interesting part, guys. If you thought that was juicy, well, you got another thing coming at you then. Because Canelo Alvarez finally shed some light on this fight with Benavidez. Buckle up. Because what Canelo said is enough to turn your smiles upside down. I know everyone wants me to fight Benavidez. It's about what people want me to do. It's about what I want to do next. I've got bigger and better things ahead. Benavidez is not in my way. There's no reason for me to entertain this fight. He's a fellow Mexican brother. I respect him and all, but he's just not on my level yet. I'm not fighting him. Doesn't that make things interesting all of a sudden? I mean, I wouldn't take Canelo Alvarez for a duck, but I don't know what else to say here, guys. I mean, if that's not a duck, then I don't know what is. Canelo knows that Benavidez has what it takes to wipe the floor with him. Alvarez thinks he can fool us with his smart talk. But come on, he's ducking. If he's out here thinking that the fans won't see right through him, well, he's got to think twice. Just look at what all the fans are saying on Twitter, one of them tweeted. As a fan of Canelo, I'm truly disappointed. I wasn't expecting this. He's always up for the challenge. Why is he running from Benavidez all of a sudden? He's got a point, though. I mean, on multiple occasions, Canelo has always talked about a potential fight with Benavidez. But now, it's just something he doesn't want to do? I mean, how stupid does he think we are? Benavidez isn't just going to let Alvarez get away with it. Oh no. If you thought that the Mexican monster was going to sit back quietly while Canelo shuts his fight off down, well, you got another thing coming at you, because Benavidez fired back. And let's just say he didn't hold back on this one. What a duck! Canelo Alvarez is a duck. Let the world know. I mean, I saw that coming from a mile away. He's scared. He saw what I did to Boo Boo. Now he knows that the same thing is going to happen to him. He's running away. I won't let him rest in peace until he steps into the ring with me. You can't run forever, Alvarez. Damn, now that just gave me goosebumps. David Benavidez is hungry. He wants the toughest fight out there, and that fight is with Canelo. But you gotta keep one thing in mind. Canelo Alvarez is the face of boxing. He holds all the cards here. He calls the shots, not Benavidez. If Alvarez says no, then it means no. You can't question it. Even though we can clearly see he's ducking, David Benavidez is a real threat in this sport. The legend Mike Tyson himself said this. Listen, I'd be afraid too if I was in that division. No one even has a chance against him as it appears to be, and I'm talking from facts here. He's the only guy that can beat Canelo. Damn, if Mike Tyson is praising you like that, then you gotta be made of something special. Did you know that it was Iron Mike who gave Benavidez his nickname, the Mexican Monster? Well, that monster is now wreaking havoc. No one wants smoke with this guy. Well, on a second thought, I wouldn't say no one. There's still one guy who'd get into the ring with Benavidez right now, and you all know him. He's the famous boxing superstar, Terrence Crawford. Bud wants all the smoke with Benavidez. He saw what he did to Boo Boo, and that's the fight Bud wants. If there's one thing you know about Terrence Crawford, it's that he's not one to back down from a challenge. And one thing I can guarantee is that Bud won't be taking this fight lightly. He knows it's going to be the toughest one in his career. Just take a look at what he said about the Mexican Monster. Benavidez looked spectacular. He did wonderful. One of the best offensive fighters in the game. He's just relentless. He puts pressure, but it's smart pressure. He's coming behind his jab. He's throwing straight punches. He's going to the body, up and down. He's just got to tighten up a little bit on his defense, but other than that, he's good. I think me and him would put up a good fight together. I'd take up on that offer anytime. Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, it did. Now Bud is involved in the scene, but I don't see that one happening either. Benavidez has his sights set on Canelo. That's the one he wants. And I don't know about you guys, but Benavidez deserves that fight. I mean, who else is out there that can cause Canelo any problems? I mean, we all thought Jermell Charlo was that guy. But I guess not. Because Alvarez embarrassed him in front of millions when they stepped into the ring together. So our only option is Benavidez. But apparently Canelo has got bigger plans. Now it surely makes you wonder, if not Benavidez, then who? Who's the guy that Canelo wants to fight? Well, once you hear the name, it's gonna knock your socks off. Canelo wants to fight Floyd Mayweather. Again. Yep, you heard that right. Mayweather is looking to come out of retirement and jump right back into the boxing scene. And let's just say he's done fighting YouTubers. He wants pro boxers now. And in a recent interview, Canelo showed interest in running a rematch with Mayweather. Alvarez said, "I know we've had a long history, Floyd and I. We still got beef that needs to be settled. I felt like I didn't do much in the first fight. But a rematch would be an entirely different story. You'll see Mayweather getting knocked out for the first time ever." From the looks of it, Canelo has zero desire of stepping into the ring with Benavidez. Instead, he wants Floyd. When the Mexican Monster came to know about this, he couldn't help but laugh. He said, "I'm one of the best fighters in the world right now. Floyd is old and retired. Oh, Mao, what a shame. I mean, he ain't wrong. Who really wants to see Canelo beat up a 50-year-old fighter? We want heat. We want a brawl. And if you're one who wants to witness history, then you better hope Canelo agrees to fight Benavidez. 'Cause that's the fight of our dreams. And may the best Mexican win. Guess we'll have to just wait and see how this one plays out." So there you have it. Fight World. That's all I have for you today. Make sure to like this video, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.